like this so much fun to watch.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Prez. He has 29 now. Here's Bamba, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it. They got to the ball just a moment late.
Suggs is checked in for Fultz. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Kuzma's checked in. Washington has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. There's 31 seconds left in the third.
I don't know if it's been the main factor. This off night has definitely been one factor.
This energy is unmatched.
And how about not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
24 seconds left in the third. Now here's Beal. Tight defense on him. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Beal's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Having a huge night. Beal is as good as any scorer in the NBA.
And so it's the Orlando Magic, a sizable lead of 14 at the break, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for Washington, Dinwiddie and Beal comprise the backcourt. Kyle Kuzma out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Bryant in at the 5. Kuzma. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Akiki. Here's Prez. Back to Akiki. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans.
Both teams deciding to change it up. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
Hey, it's easy to see that you play the game with a lot of joy, MP.
Right.
But it seems like you're most joyful when the ball's going in the basket like it was tonight. Why do you think scoring brings out that side of you?
You know, I wouldn't put it that way. I think that's just a read on the situation.
But you sure looked good like you were having a blast out there tonight.
That was more about winning than anything.
But you enjoy scoring.
For sure, for sure. But I enjoy all kinds of things. Locking up my man, finding an open shooter in the corner, hitting free throws. I find joy in all aspects of the game, so I think your evaluation is a little bit off, that's all.
Okay, fair enough. Thanks for your time, MP.
sunrise. In the weird part of the night, that's the time I feel alright. All the goes away, oh yeah. And then it comes back in the day. Between 3 and 6, when my big ideas hit, so in touch, that's the best. Send that girl a risky text, thrill, seeking glen, squeezing, give your life meaning. The spot on the clock when the world can't throw you off. Not midnight, not sunrise. In the weird part of the night, yeah. That's the time I feel alright. All the goes away, oh yeah. And then it comes back in the day, yeah. Doing it right on the weird night. 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 In the weird part of the night, yeah. That's the time I feel alright, yeah. All the goes away, oh yeah. And then it comes back in the day, yeah. Doing it right on the weird night. Doing it right on the weird night. Doing it right on the weird night.
And at the top deck, Deck 16, you can hop into full court 4v4 or 5v5 games. The views at the top are second to none. Throughout the cruise ship, you'll see on board staff members that offer a variety of challenges and quests for you. From Robin at Guest Services to the elusive cruise director, they each offer different unlockable events and opportunities to raise your rep. Can you make a name for yourself on the courts and around the ship? I sure hope so. So hop aboard and join the fun and see what your legacy will be on the 2K cruise.
I feel like everything that the community was giving them feedback on, I feel like they kind of took that and pretty much improved everything.
Dribbling has been a big
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Our setting tonight with the lights of downtown Atlanta shining in the background. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you, Kevin.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. Doug's out. The season's still in its very early stages, but Brent, how long before some teams decide to shake things up?
That's a good question, Kevin. I think it depends on what the expectations of your team are going in. And if you get to the early part of December and you're not seeing the fusion of some of the guys and the play style that you expected after making either an off-season acquisition or the improvement of some of your younger players, I think that's when some of the discussions in front offices start to happen about what kind of movement could happen for our team. And that might be for getting better for the rest of that season or starting to think about the subsequent seasons ahead.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Young, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Fred, no luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Hunter with it. Isaac picks him up. Passes it to Capella. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Fultz. Atlanta again missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And while he's dealt with injuries, I still have enjoyed watching the growth of Jonathan Isaac. The guy entered the league. Everyone knew he could be a shot blocker, but he does so much more defensively.
Count the basket. Young's got 6.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Suggs kicks to Prez. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Gallinari missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The Hawks leading. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Young outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Magic shooting 40% here in the early stages. Out to the right wing. And there's Suggs on the assist from Prez. 12 points for him.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Gallinari right side. Over Carter. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Gallinari's got his second bucket of the night. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so, in the game for the Magic, we've got Robin Lopez. Arkell Fultz out there with Anthony. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Prez in at the 4 spot.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Magic have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
And they've been ordinary. On the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. And Anthony sends it back.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Prez with the bucket.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Williams against Anthony. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut back down to just one with the basket from Lou Williams.
Well, even when you get physical with Lou Williams, he'll use that against you. Keeps his balance that time.
Here's Prez. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. That's 7 points for Prez.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And it's Gallinari missing. Orlando leading by 4. Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is Dan. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
Now, here's Reddish. D right on him. Shot by Collins, no good. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Fultz the pass to Prez. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. No good from Ross.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Williams kicks to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
Yeah, and the season series between these two, 4 games in all, starting tonight. A chance to stay got an advantage in the division.
And Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separate. We'll go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Then for the Magic, Robin Lopez is checked in for Carter. Prez comes in for Okeke. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Suggs. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Williams at the point guard. So that's the Hawks 5. Gallinari wide open. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Gallinari's got his third bucket of the night.
And he's really mastered the catch and shoot as defenses try to close out guard to guard.
Prez with the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Williams with the ball, now guarded by Prez. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Here's Prez. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Hawks trail by 7. Williams dishes to Reddish. 13 feet away. Offensive rebound, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebound. In the league, it's because of his activity.
Fultz against Gallinari. Fultz, no good. The Hawks have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And it's sent back by Isaac. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Atlanta making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Anthony's checked in for the Magic. .105 left to play in the third. Herder passes to Williams. Collins wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Prez. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Williams passes to Herder. Now Reddish. For the tie. Off the left rim and out. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And how about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Williams looking over the floor. Rebounded by Anthony.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Prez. No good from outside. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Orlando out in front, leading by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas.
For the Hawks, Alinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Kevin Herder comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Orlando also making some changes. Prez is checked in for Bamba. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Cole Anthony. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Terrence Ross, Carter out there with Prez. Then there's Suggs. And it's Okiki in at the small forward position. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 3. 107 left in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball. And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And a deep 3 from Prez. Count it!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Young drives in. Headshot off.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Suggs passes to Prez. Rebound Atlanta.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Now Bogdanovic gutsy with that one.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Suggs. Kicks to Prez. And they'll get another chance. Now here's Ross. The Trae. Can't knock in the 3. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You looking comfortable out there. You feeling good? You feeling good?
Oh, man, look, I got a nice rhythm with my teammates, with the media. Hey, me and Coach starting to see eye and eye. Well, I think we're starting to see eye and eye.
Well, speaking of Coach, I just had a conversation with him, and I think he's ready to get you in the starting lineup.
Are you serious?
Do I look like Ashton Kutcher?
Who?
Punked.
I don't know what you're talking about, Coach.
Oh, man, you're making me feel old, MP. Come on. Well, look, all kidding aside, you're the starter.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yo, look, I'm ready. This is what I do. I'm ready to go out there, show the city what I got, baby. Thank you, Coach G. Woo! Starting, man. Dude.
Between 3 and 6, when my big ideas hit. Green freeways driving fast. It's hard to be fake with nobody else awake. I can't live how I live, baby, hanging hard, working hard. Not midnight, not sunrise. In a weird part of the night, that's the time I feel alright. All the goes away, oh yeah. And then it comes back in the day. Between 3 and 6, when my big ideas hit. So in touch, that's the best. Send that girl a risky text. Thrill seeking glen, squeezing in for life meaning. The spot on the clock when the world can't throw you off. Not midnight, not sunrise. In a